What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a mistake that I made and a little bit about Berlin and maybe what's to come down the pipeline for Black Ops Cold War regarding the rest of the season, zombies maps, etc., etc. So let's say, yes, I was wrong to quote the leaker, Call of Duty Hope, who posted a leak the other day saying that Berlin was going to be the final DLC map for Black Ops Cold War. I posted about it on TikTok, and I posted about it on YouTube. And I was pissed, man. I was really pissed because I want this game to be good and I wanted to get a ton of great content. And I was just like, my mind was blown. And I still think that there's a possibility this could be the last round-based map, but I'll touch on that a little bit later. That being said, it looks like it was not true. And I said if it was not true, I would talk about it. So thank freaking God, everybody wanted this to not be true. And it looks like that is the case. So he says, all right, I just woke up and I'm not going to excuse anything. And I'm going to take the L on that zombies leak. Going to keep up the tweets for the sake of transparency. I'll take the L along with you, buddy. I posted it immediately. He made this tweet, well, not this tweet, but the tweet about the last map being Berlin. And I happened to be one of the first people to see it. Got a couple hundred views on the video. I spread the misinformation. That was wrong. So there's no way for people to vet that stuff out. I'm not going to take the excuse like I didn't really look into it deeper because there was no way really to look into it deeper. And I fucked up. So I apologize for that. I hope that you see this video so you can know that that's not the case. And anyway, let's move on. So apparently they're releasing their next Dark Ether map in July of this year. It's called Toten in season 4. And this is the Wall of the Dead. So you can see we have a little bunny guy coming in right there. Pretty cool. Berlin wall map, whatever. You know, it's going to be probably decent. We'll take a look at a photo of it in just a second. Also, the prologue to Toten, which is the next Outbreak Easter egg. We're starting to get some images of this. We got this a couple days ago. It says, Weaver, the defectors are en route. We must move to extract. Omega is closing in. Move quickly. We have a downed chopper. And this quest is called like something exfil. Operation Excision. That's what it's called. So we're going to be, excising something. That's actually a pretty quick turnaround. I'm not going to lie. That first Outbreak quest just was a couple weeks ago, I feel like, at the end of May. And it's June 17th is going to be the next one. That's a pretty quick turnaround, right? I mean, I think it is. So I want to give credit where credit's due. Good for you, Treyarch, for talking about that and putting it out there. We got a bunch of other, stuff with this season pass or this next season. Not really going to break all of that down. I don't think it's important. So Toten is going to be continuing the story after this Operation Excision. All right. So Toten, Treyarch's new zombies experience arriving mid-season. And we're going to take a look at this at the end and talk about the possibility of this being the last round-based map. Fans of Die Maschine, Firebase Z, and other classic round-based zombies experiences will be welcomed home in Toten, the next chapter in Black Ops Cold War Zombies coming mid-season, taking place after the events of Operation Excision and Outbreak. The Dark Ether story will continue in Treyarch's next zombies map, where players will take on new terrors in war-torn East Berlin after devastating zombie invasion has taken over the city. The zombies team is chomping at the bit to share more info about this, but for now, expect Toten to offer plenty of new twists, turns, and terrifying undead threats for players to conquer. New Onslaught content. Zombie players on PlayStation should ready themselves for new updates to Onslaught in Season 4, starting with Collateral as a new map on launch day with new intel to discover. Later in the season, blah, 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 an LMG skin, and pretty much it, teleportation and Warzone. So why I'm actually kind of hyped for this map is this looks like a zombies map. It does. It doesn't look like Sanatorium with that blue filter over it, just ruining everything so you can't see a fucking inch in front of you. It actually looks like a classic zombies map. Destruction and rubble everywhere. It's not clean like that Warzone sterile environment that they love to push on us with multiplayer and in Cold War. We can see the mystery box. You can see dead bodies hanging from the sign. You can see some like ghastly Dark Ether thing happening over there. This is what zombies maps look like. And this is why people, I don't think, really liked Firebase Z. Yes, it was more of a traditional quest, but the boss fight was lame. It was another base, another sterile environment. Die Maschine had the Dark Ether, which gave it that personality. Like when you load into the maps, you feel like you're in a zombies experience. And I think we're going to get that with this. Yes, we're probably going to drive in with a truck or land in with a helicopter. That's just how the game starts now, unfortunately. And I'm hoping that this zombies map is vibing. We need our maps to have personality. I want to load into Berlin and feel like I am playing a unique experience. Not like when when I load into D Machina and Firebase Z, and I'm like, all right, I'm just leveling up my guns because this is the zombies map. So some good news. Does look pretty nice. I'm excited about it. And that's really all that we have to go on. We know that Operation Excision, the next Outbreak quest, is happening on Thursday, and this will be happening at Season 4 Reloaded in July. So why I think that we are going to possibly only have one more round-based zombies map, which could be this one, is because I think that Treyarch is considering Outbreak to be DLC. Now, I don't think for a fact that DLC 3 is going to be this next Outbreak quest, but let's just say for shits and giggles that it is. So we're getting DLC 3 on Thursday. Then we'll be getting DLC 4 in late July or mid-July, whatever. Does that mean that the next quest is a DLC? So then DLC 5 will be more Outbreak maps, a new Outbreak playlist? Will it be the Transit remakes? Will that be what's Outbreak? We don't really know because this zombies season has been so plain and irregular. It's been irregular because of the type of content we've been getting. It's not irregular in the dispersal rate. It's irregular in the type of content, and fans, it's not matching what they expect regarding the traditional dispersal rate. So for instance, with Black Ops 3, we started with 2 maps on disc, then we got Drak, I think in February, then Zetsubo in April, Gorod in July, and then Revelations was, I think, in September or something like that, which we are on that track where we got Firebase in February, Outbreak in April, I think it was, somewhere around there. Now we're getting Mauer in July. So what is going to happen? Are we going to get something in September? Is it going to be more Outbreak stuff? So we don't know if this is in fact not the last round-based map. And I'm not trying to defend my point. I'm just saying maybe that information from the leaker was misinterpreted, and that's why he took it back, because we are in fact going to get a DLC 4 or DLC 5, but it might not just be a traditional zombies map. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a reason as to why he had that conclusion and decided to tweet about it. I mean, that's the only reasonable thing I can think of. And he did point out in his tweets from the other day, Call of Duty Hope, that Outbreak was not going to be overtaking traditional zombies maps. So I'm hoping that that whole tweet was wrong. That information was just completely misinterpreted. And we are in fact going to have a DLC 4, which will be whatever map comes in DLC 4, a traditional map. So we just don't exactly know what we're going to get regarding all of these maps and what is DLC and what's not. And it's interesting because I'm looking at some old leaks right now, and we were leaked D Machina before it came out. We were leaked Firebase Z before it came out. We've known about Mauer de Toten since January 26th. I think actually even before that, I think it was like January 24th or 25th. So we've known about this for a while. The last map that we are apparently supposed to get after that is called Spusk Stali, which is Descent of Steel. I think that's Russian, and it says it's set in a glacier on the base of a huge snowy mountain. The map goes all the way from a Russian facility at the top of the mountain to frozen caverns that run inside of it, full of weird ruins and ancient artifacts, completely vertical map, and the gimmick is set around portals connecting to different caverns and tunnels where the players would leap from the top and land onto a portal that would come out onto another portal of an entire different area, still early in development. And if you don't believe me, let me switch over to the stream cam. So this is the leak from 4chan, and this is Nonikos. He's also a very good leaker. This stuff, I'll show you my file. So this is the file that I have. I don't know if you can really see this on screen, but it says January 26th. I don't know. Try to make this larger. Yeah, it doesn't show the date. It's January 26th is when I got these leaks. And that is what Nonikos and the other leaker had been saying. Firebase Z, map split into 2 portions. Mauer de Toten, East Berlin in the 80s. Huge outside streets paired with tiny spaces on the inside of various buildings. Features chunks of Kino and Verrückt, and then Spusk Stali. And then they were talking about this stuff with the maps being tied to the battle pass and just 3 free maps. Obviously, that didn't happen. So leaks are clearly hit or miss. I don't know what this means, but I'm just showing you that they've been right about a lot of stuff so far. And that's why I took that other leak so seriously, and I reacted emotionally to it. So I'm sorry about that, but we do finally have a new map coming to us, guys, and that's exciting. So it's not all L's for us, boys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace.